Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping into a piece of hardware that honestly feels like a peek into the future of pro AV installs. It's the AIDA Imaging HD-AVH-100A.
It is. And our mission here is to really get under the hood and see why this camera is so much more than just another full HD POV or point of view camera.
Right.
Its whole identity is built around integration. It was, engineered from the ground up to just live on a Dante AVH network.
And for anyone out there designing a system for a venue, a church, a broadcast setup, the hook is simplicity. It's the cable clutter or the lack of it.
Exactly. You get your power, your video, and all your control signals down a single PoE plus Ethernet cable.
Yeah.
That just makes the system design so much cleaner.
Okay, so let's dig into that Dante part because that feels like its main selling point.
It is. This is actually the first POV camera to support what's called Dante Ready activation.
Which means what in practice?
It's all about consolidating your controls. So once you activate that license, the camera just appears in your standard Dante controller software.
Ah, so the same tool that audio engineers have been using for years.
Precisely. So now the person managing your audio network can also route and manage this high-quality video feed using a tool they're already, completely fluent in. No need for a separate video matrix expert.
That's a massive win on the operations side, but it's not just Dante, is it? It's got this kind of triple threat output.
It does, yeah. It can send out videos simultaneously over Dante AVH, a standard HDMI port, and also standard IP streaming. We're talking RTSP, RTMP, even SRT.
So if I'm running all three at once, how does that work? You've got Dante, which is super low latency, and then something like SRT, which is built for stability over the public internet.
Right, and that's the beauty of it. It's built for hybrid productions. You can use the Dante feed for your in-house, low-latency live switching, while at the same time sending an SRT stream out to the web.
Without needing a separate encoder box.
Exactly. It's all about doing more with less hardware, and it all comes back to that single PoE plus connection powering everything.
Okay, let's switch gears to image quality, because if this is going into a broadcast environment, that's non-negotiable.
Of course. So it's got a 12.8-inch progressive scan CMOS sensor, but the technical nugget here is the color depth.
Okay.
It supports 4.2.2 YCBCR 10-bit color output.
And that 10-bit color is a huge deal.
It's absolutely critical. Your typical 8-bit consumer stream has, maybe 16 million colors? 10-bit gives you billions, so if you're doing any serious color grading in post-production, you need that extra data. This thing delivers broadcast quality right from the source.
And it handles tough lighting, too, I see. Down to 0.2 lux. Physically, it's small, rugged, just about a pound, comes with a 4mm CS mount lens.
Yeah, that gives you a pretty standard 72-degree horizontal field of view. And what's interesting is how it bridges old and new with its control. You can use modern VCA over IP.
Which is standard for PTZ control.
Right. But it also has an RS-485 port, which is great for integrating it into, say, an older lecture hall or boardroom that still has legacy control systems.
Good thinking. Before we wrap the tech specs, we should touch on the audio. There's a little caveat there.
A very important one, yes. It has a 3.5mm line input for an external mic or audio source. But that audio does not get embedded over the HDMI output. It's only embedded into the IP streams.
So Dante or your RTMP stream?
Correct. It's another sign that this camera was truly built for the network first.
So the bottom line, what's this going to cost? The current price is listed at $725.
Yep. And there's a funny little note about that price reflecting, the world we live in.
The tariff.
The tariff. As of October 9th, 2025, that price already includes a 15% tariff that AIDA had to add. A little reminder of the global supply chain.
Even for a little 1-pound camera. But really, its value isn't just the price tag.
Not at all. It's that seamless networking. The high-quality 10-bit image combined with the deep Dante integration makes it a perfect fit for everything from higher education to major broadcast venues.
It really does feel like a perfect symbol for where the industry is heading. And that brings us to our final thought, a question for you to chew on. As we see more and more convergence power control, multiple high-end streaming protocols like Dante AVH and SRT all push down a single Ethernet cable, how is that going to fundamentally change the job and maybe even the skill set of the average AV installer and system designer in the next, say, 3 years?